At the end of the last one, I went ahead and added some rebar frames, which we'll just go ahead and upgrade right now. Because, yep, we're going to go up a floor. I think it just makes sense. I don't know that we need to go up much more than this. Obviously we can, and that might be something that's fun to do. I don't know, I've enjoyed a good tall tower game in the past, and I'm not necessarily opposed to that now. But we do need to get these guys connected, which means I probably didn't grab enough cobblestones. Oh yeah, I sure didn't. I also got rid of good old little hatch. So no more hatch, just a ladder so that I no longer look like a complete idiot every time I try to climb the floor. Just, come on. I just, it's terrible. The hatch and we never have gotten along, as much as I hate to admit it. It is the truth. So we're just going to basically do the exact same thing we did on the previous floor. We're going to match it basically frame for frame, and at some point we'll upgrade all these materials. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. I think the idea here is that if we go with another floor, we can have some of these things upstairs that are going to be a little more delicate, and that maybe we don't want to lose downstairs. And then that theoretically could mean that downstairs kind of becomes the panic room slash maybe an engagement center for the zombies. I'm not sure how I feel about that just yet, because we could conceivably have a good amount of fun with that. There are quite a few different things we can use with that bottom floor to mess with the zombies. I mean, it might actually mean getting rid of this hole in the floor here and adding it over here. So probably going to try to remember to keep some of this space open just in case we need to do that. For right now, let me just keep upgrading these things. We'll get them set up with cobblestone, or flagstone as it were. And theoretically that won't be too much weight for this concrete, which is still drying and will be drying for several game hours. Now, if you're wondering why I used reinforced frames, or rather concrete frames, basically rebar, that's the word I was looking for, in the corners, and not wood, and then upgraded them all the way, I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'd kind of like to have the load-bearing stuff be up to a higher material right away, rather than this stuff, which is going to take a little while to be able to upgrade everything. Also in part because we don't have a ton of concrete mix. So I think we would have had enough to do some of this stuff, but not all of it. So since we can't do all of it, at least I don't think we can, I'm okay with just doing these and saying the heck with it. Just get it done quickly. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Let's go ahead and make some more things today. Hi, Cat. Welcome to the room. I'm going to grab some of these things here. I don't know what all we need. Grab some of those. And we've got a lot of parts. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Here, let's grab one of these guys. And I think that might be everything we need for a workbench. What are we missing? A wrench. Of course, a wrench. I want to put away, just because I don't trust this game one iota. Let's put that guy away and that guy away. And we'll go run up right here. And we're going to go ahead and make a workbench. And then if I remember right, do we need to make a burning barrel to make another chemistry station? We don't need that anymore. I think that was like the old recipe or something like that. We need cooking pots. We do need more forged iron, and we need a beaker. So we have all this stuff. We just don't have all this stuff. Forged iron will be over here, and I'm okay with blowing through all the forged iron right now. I mean, it's probably not the best use of time and materials right now, but I'm kind of okay with it. And I know I probably shouldn't be adding more things in this guy to continue to burn, but I don't know. Again, I'm kind of like, I'm okay with it. 185, I don't want to go with 185. Let's go with 75. That's still going to be quite a few of them. Cat, really, thank you just for walking all over the keyboard. Appreciate that. She came flying up onto the desk, hit the mouse pad, and just slid. Well, the mouse pad slid. Not so much her, but slid on the mouse pad. You know what I mean. We'll come back to that guy in just a minute. I should also tell you that when I wrapped up and got rid of the hatch, I did put the materials in here for making some concrete mix, so we have a little more. Now, technically, we do have enough to go all the way around there. I literally just remembered I did that. Otherwise, might have done that. Oh, well, whatever. We'll come back and do that another time. It's not a big deal. We got a minute and a half on you. We're probably going to need to make another forge or two. So if we wanted to make a forge, we need some soil, leather, and duct tape. So clay, soil, leather, duct tape, and then we can make another forge. So we'll go ahead and knock one of those guys out. Maybe we'll end up doing like 2 or 3 up there. I'm not really sure. I would really like to get another cement mixer. So that's going to be an engine along with all these forged irons we're working with. So we'll grab an engine. That's fine. And can we make that in hand? I didn't think so. Let's say. I didn't think so. Okay, we'll do a mixer here. We'll add that to the queue. And I probably need to go add some more forged iron to the order over there. Drink a couple of these guys. Put those back. And then we do still have some more work to be doing here. Gonna need to put up a floor. That'll be good. How many? We're probably gonna need some more of those guys. Here, let's add another 40 of these, because we're gonna go through not quite all of those, maybe all of those. I really don't know. I haven't done the math. I don't really know. Here, let's add a couple more fire axes to this. Have fire axe in here. We'll give you enough time to burn through that. Just enough time. That gives us almost enough. Dang it, we need just a few more. Oh, if only I could just vamp for a few seconds. If only. I don't know if we should... Here, let's grab a couple of those guys, because when we have another forge prepared, we can throw those in the forge. Here we go. Perfect. I have successfully vamped for a couple of seconds. Filled in the time seamlessly. I know. That was pretty good, right? Pretty good? Pretty good? Oh, I thought it was pretty good. Never mind. Okay, we are going to add a... Wait a minute, what are we missing? A beaker. And something else. A beaker and what else? Cooking pots and bottles of acid. Got it. Missing all sorts of things to make this. Cool. Beaker. Nope. We actually had one of those already. Cooking pot. Bottle of acid. Okay. So we'll take our new workbench. We're just going to put it back to back right there. Theoretically, we can access both of them right from the middle row here, which is ultimately what I wanted. That's nice. That's nice. And then this guy, I wonder, that might have been fine where it was. Now that I look at it, because it doesn't really stick all that far out over here, we might have been able, well, we probably wouldn't have been able to squeeze by. It's fine. Nope. You're not welcome in this neighborhood. We don't suffer zombies kindly around these parts. One of these guys... Oh, you're still working on the mixer. Okay. And then are we done with the forge? Didn't we make a forge? I thought we made a forge somewhere. There's the forge. Okay, perfect. We're going to add another forge. We'll just put this guy right there. And then I said we were going to need to place those. Perfect. Probably should get started on these. Let's see. What do we want to do here? How do we want to do this? I guess we'll go... My thought maybe is to do 3 on this side for miscellaneous, and then 3 on this side. And I know we can stack them. There's no need to use all of this space. And maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll stack them and put something else over here. I don't know. I mean, I generally don't stack stuff in this game just because it looks silly to me. But there is there is a good reason to do that because, you know, efficient use of space and all. Go ahead and get a floor in place here. That way we can walk around. Although that'll mean having to put a hole somewhere for a ladder and that sort of stuff. And then having to figure out how that works because there's not really a good place for a ladder in here. Although, it does give me a thought. It would require chewing through here. Let me take these ones off because that's how we're going to get up for the time being. Required chewing through some concrete and moving the land claim block, I think. Just thinking, maybe what we could do, we could carve a hole right here, just straight down, and then we have a pillar going all the way up right in the middle of the building, which I admit would look kind of silly. But I could just have that be one continuous ladder from ground floor all the way up to top floor. Because the alternative is like putting something in a corner over here or completely blocking in one of these guys, which I really don't want to do. I don't want to take any... see, it's... I mean, I guess what we could do is we could put... I wonder if it'll work. I've never tried to do this. I don't know if these guys are going to be load-bearing. This might actually work. It might not. I suspect it won't. I kind of don't want it to because it would look really, really dumb. Because we can place a ladder right... where am I placing you? Maybe it won't let me do it. Oh no, you will. You don't belong right there. Battle axe! Oh no, it does work. Okay. Okay, hold on. So if we do it this way... Oh man, I might have to do this. I didn't think that would work. Ah, that's kind of brilliant. Yep. That's how we're getting up and down now. That's the solution. I wasn't thinking that the bars would be load-bearing, but they are. Well, that's handy. Although it really should be lined up right here so that it's just one long, continuous string of ladders. I like the look of that better, I think. So, more ladders. And we need... I don't know how many we need, so I'm just going to make more of them. We shall make as many ladders as we require. That is the plan. Look at that. I think this is going to be a better decision overall. It's going to look weird to me because it's just... Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's no different than just having a nice metal ladder or something that reaches all the way down and has some air gaps in it, so to speak. I'm okay with that. We don't have the tools we need to work on this stuff, though, so let me grab the tools we need, and I will nail the floor into place, and we'll resume momentarily. Okay, floor in place, and we'll upgrade that a little later on. I think for right now it's probably sufficient. And then we need to place these guys, so let me start placing all of these, and I will rejoin you in a minute. Okay, and all these bars are in place and have a few to spare, including the one that I accidentally placed and screwed up, but that's fine. Theoretically, we should be able to place a few more ladders here. So I'll go ahead and put those guys into place. 2, 3, and 4. That is perfect. Look at that. I don't know if we need to get up to this right now. I think in the future we will, so this is a good decision overall. I was kind of giving a little thought as I was upgrading this stuff, like, what are we going to do down here? I'm still not sure what I want to do about a sort of basement. By the way, you'll notice that there's a sleeping bag down there. I finally put that back in place. But I do kind of like the idea of using this as a horde engagement area. I don't know specifically what that means just yet, but I do kind of like the idea. So let's take this guy. Can we make a... what do you call it? Campfire. I had to think of the word. A campfire. Let's make a campfire. And do we still have those nails on hand? I guess so, but I don't necessarily want to do that. You know, let's change you to, I guess we're fine with the wood table. We'll do that. That's okay. I don't know how I want to do this. We'll maybe put... that's probably a bad idea. Let's put it in the corner over here. And we'll take our campfire. We're going to put that guy right there. And I should have grabbed another pot when we were making the chemistry station, because that pot was earmarked for the campfire. Actually, here, you know what? I don't really necessarily probably have much of a use for this, but we'll go ahead and outfit it with all of the necessary tools. Vessels, I guess. I don't know, whatever. So, we have that in place. We're going to have to move some stuff, and I don't know how we're going to move or deal with moving some of that stuff. Maybe we'll just do some storage boxes right next here, right next to these. I don't know, we could do the food and water stuff here, and maybe the health stuff here. Something like that. I'm looking at making this fairly utilitarian, and if we really want to get fancy and stuff, we could always do one more floor that's a little more decorative. I mean, at this point, it's just a matter of concrete, and, you know, that's really just a matter of time. There's really not much involved with that other than just collecting all the necessary stuff and manufacturing it. I mean, that's really all it is. Trader did open while I was busy building stuff, so we could go pay a visit to the trader and sell off our one random recipe that we have here for seeds. I don't know that we need to do that, but I guess we probably should pick... goodness. We should probably pick... Nope, wrong floor. One of these guys to be... We'll pick this one to be our brass and stuff. How about that? So we're going to throw some lead in there, and we'll throw that in there. And just give you some time. I realize it's not going to need that much time, and that's totally okay. And then, do we have... Why don't we have any metal? Where did that all go? Where'd all the metal go? Oh, I bet I dropped it off at some point, unwittingly. Or unknowingly. Either way, same difference. Yep, there it is. I kind of don't want to use this forge for that, so I think what I'm going to do is move this forge, and we'll put it on the other side, because I'm trying to keep an idea of where things are. I think maybe the idea right here is that we have brass and lead over here, because this will be used for gunpowder. Although then really you need a workbench right here for that, huh? Maybe that would make sense. I kind of like the sound of that. Now that I've said that. Let's line it up on a per industry basis. This probably isn't going to make much sense, and we might still need more benches and stuff. And that's fine, because we have the space. But I kind of like the idea of this now. I don't normally do things in this particular manner. So here's the idea. You make a bunch of gunpowder here. You make a bunch of bullet tips as well as casings or buckshot over here. And you move all the way over here to do your final processing to make your ammunition. And then this guy over here kind of makes me want to move these around a little bit. Because I think what we'll do is we'll do a forge over here. Maybe we'll do... Oh, that's probably facing the wrong way, isn't it? Because I did start with the idea of doing whatever. Now these are all facing the wrong way. It's fine. Here, we'll get this to face the correct way as well. Basically, trying to set it up so that we have a general workflow of stuff. The cement mixer is going to kind of be the odd machine out, although if we put another forge right here, that could be for cement, although I really think we're going to need to put 2 of them down. Although we've also collected enough cement at this point that maybe we're fine. Put those guys back in place. Let's put half of that in there. We're going to put all of that in there. Turn that on. Let's go back to this guy. We're going to split that up. That way we can do things slightly more efficiently. And I think we can say we're in a pretty decent spot. Let's put this stuff away. I think what we'll do is we'll maybe go out and about. So I'm just going to kind of sort through everything again. And we'll meet up wherever it is we decide we're going. Well, this one's kind of funny. We have definitely been here before. And I rather enjoy this POI. And guess what? We're going in again. Hello, the door is wide open. Why don't you drop in and visit? Okay. Gonna be a tier 4 clear quest, so there's gonna be a lot of swinging, a lot of throwing of bombs here, a lot of bleeding on zombie parts, or by zombies. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Still in the way? How about now? Now it's good. Okay. Got it. Sure, I'll take that. Oh, look at that. There's one more right there. We have used a bunch of cobblestones most recently, so it makes sense to me to gather those things. Really? There's no one in there? I was hoping someone would come stumbling out. Really? Yeah, I really wanted someone to come stumbling out and get immediately slammed by the old piston. But I guess not. I find it interesting, by the way. Alright, I'll take some black dye, why not? That we still haven't really found a better robotic friend. Hi, how you doing? You're not part of this quest. Don't interrupt. I suppose we could spend some points on robotics. More so than we already have. I mean, if we go over here, let's see, where's Brainiac? Robotics inventor. Hey. I was trying to read. We can currently... Where am I? We can currently craft poor quality 2 robots. Presumably that would mean... Nope. Interesting. Can we not make a junk turret? Nope, we sure can't. Okay, well, never mind then. We're just going to carry on. I have nothing to add to that. Those rocks will be handy. I don't remember much of the way through this place in terms of all the different rooms and stuff, but I remember it was a pretty big place, which obviously it must be if it's a tier 4. I checked the game stage right before we jumped in here, and it was at 68, still at 68. So I'm kind of hoping that by the time we're done with this, we'll have game stage 70. Maybe we can go back to that Shotgun Messiah shooting range. Although there's a part of me that still thinks that 70 is going to be too low. But I'm hopeful that we'll get up to at least 70 by the time we're done here. And then when you add in some eye candy, that might get us close to 80. It's kind of my hope. We'll see if that ends up being the case. Garagi storage? Sure, we'll take a wheel. What do we have here for points? We have 6 available, so if we were to put that into there, that would get us up to 6. Glasses gets us 7. Grease monkey is going to be 8 for the next one, and that would be trucks, so that means 2 points there, 4 points, and then 5 to be able to get up to trucks. That might be worth it. We'll just kind of keep thinking about that. I mean, we have 6 points to spend right now, so that really wouldn't leave much to spare. I mean, 1. But that might end up being worth it. Hey. Busy. If you don't mind. Really haven't been using the sledge much lately, now that I think about it. The robo sledge, the piston, the pogo stick. The stupid thing that no one really likes. Which, yeah, I'm okay with. It's fine. Ish. Should probably go out to that. That guy's right there. We'll do that when we're done. I had the thought, too, that we should probably go pick up some of those supply drops. And I kind of wish I had labeled the date on them. Day 3, day 4, whatever. So on and so forth. Not that it really matters, but just out of a general curiosity and be like, hey, let's compare the day 6 stuff to the day 9 stuff or whatever. Not that it really makes any difference that way, because I'm pretty sure it's generated based on your current game stage when you go to open it. Although I could also be wrong about that. Okay, we'll take those guys. I don't know why I'm checking the cupboards here. It just kind of felt like a thing to do. I think maybe we'll need to get some electricity going in the base. I mean, that is, I think it goes without saying, an obvious goal, but you never know. Sometimes I decide to forego electricity. So I guess it's, strictly speaking, not obvious. Maybe get some lighting and other stuff going on. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, you guys are excitable. I wonder, if I were a jerk and stood right here, the zombies walk into this? Doesn't seem like it. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Told you not to fall over. Now look at what happened. All these messed up cabinets. Hiding easily, clearly concealed stuff. I don't know, whatever. Sports bag. Hey, that could be good. That's not terrible. I mean, that'll sell for a few hundred dukes. I'm not displeased with that. I hear you, zombie. Where are you? You're not in here, apparently. Funny thing is, I'm at the point now where I'm like, yeah, corn, good stuff, or cornmeal, all that stuff. Like, yeah, bring it on. Since, you know, I'm actually making halfway decent-ish food from time to time. Hi. Knock it off. What did this house ever do to you? I still don't quite know what the deal is with this house, its story, other than, I mean, it's obviously this big mansion. But there's definitely some weird stuff going on in here. Definitely some weird stuff. Let's go ahead and dig this out. I mean, that's obviously the furnace, right? That type of thing. Hi, bag. 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 There we go. And we're going to go out here where we punch the bird. Hey. Stupid birds. Oh, there's a pig down there. And I guess we can get in here, huh? I think we have to go around a couple times if I remember right. Okay, we'll take that. Although maybe not. Maybe that was it, because that did get us on the other side of the wall there. Or the other side of the junk, I guess we'll say. Remember, this was one of the spots the zombies were kind of coming through. Behind here, I should say. Not this spot right here specifically. That would be silly. I vaguely remember that. Okay, sure, I'll take that stuff. Toilet pistol. Haven't seen one of you in a while. It's a shame you're a terrible pistol. Didn't we get a pretty decent pistol? Like as a reward or something? That seems to ring a bell for me. Random bookstore box. Come on! Dang it. I was hoping there, man. Hoping for a good schematic. Gas cans. Robotic turret. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of potentially good choices here. Hi. Maybe the zombies came through that something. I forget how it was. They went through some stairs, though. I know that. They went through the back of the stairs. Oh, look at that. Leg shots cripple all but the strongest enemies and have a chance to dismember. And a shotgun duckbill schematic. That's why the spikes are down there. I forgot about this. It's a good thing I was standing super close, because otherwise that wouldn't have been a great time for me. Hi. Are you guys bleeding? Yep. At least one of you are. Hey. One at a time, please. I was trying to close the door on all that business. Okay, suffered an abrasion. I don't want to bleed. Falling through these shadow days as I fake another heartbeat. There are moments when I'm stronger. Bye-bye, I win. Goodbye forever. Stupid zombies. I said, bye-bye. I win. Or something to that effect. I don't know. I don't remember it exactly off the top of my head. Anyway, let's stop and maybe eat some food here. Sort through some inventory, have some tacos, have some goldenrod tea. I'm gonna have some good high-quality food here. I think that sounds like an excellent idea. We'll scrap all that stuff. I think we still need to eat a touch of food, so we'll just do that for right now. Wait a moment, come back, and we'll chew on the rest of that soup. Yoop. Should get us back up to about full health anyway. That's pretty good. Nope, I guess I cannot close that door. Closing the door seemed like it might be a good idea. Really would like to put some more points into brawling, too. I think it's kind of a shame that we're not. But, you know. So few points. So few points. We'll take that. Sell that for 100 dukes. Or if I remember to eat some sugar butts. 110 dukes. Whatever the case may be. Was it the previous floor that we used? I think we used the previous floor as our day 7 base. That sounds about right. Maybe it was this floor. I don't know. I don't remember now. That's kind of bad. Alright, zombs. Let's bring it on. Maybe it was like right here. I think it was right here because I vaguely remember opening that up beforehand. Hi. Just throwing some bombs. That was pretty stinking effective, I gotta say. Scoop these guys out. At some point we will just go on a crazy crushed sand collecting spree. And between that and the few thousand rocks we have, which really are not that many, we'll be able to make a good chunk of concrete, but we'll also have to get some more rocks, which theoretically that won't be that hard to do. Just do that at the same time we're collecting the crushed sand. Make sure you just dig to find... that's going to be a problem. Don't even want to mess around with that. But I will mess around with this. I mean, that was just bad news waiting to happen right there, so let's not fool about here. This is an interesting collection of zombies that are in here. Back up. Almost out of stamina here. Alright. Sprained leg, huh? You cannot use that at this time. Okay. Between the abrasion and the sprain, definitely missing some max health. That's okay. I thought we were doing okay there, and then I saw how low stamina was, and was like, uh-oh, that's going to be a problem. So I was trying to just regenerate a little, and just didn't happen. See, this is where we get to the point of this base where I don't understand what the story is supposed to be. I see these different contraptions, we'll call them, and to me, these have... I don't know, they have some sort of laboratory, whatever, scientific institution, whatever sort of connotation, and I don't know if that's the intention or if that's just because it's literally the only thing the game has for this type of stuff. So in the absence of different textures available, this is what it is. Really not sure. But whatever. We'll open up all these guys here. And I guess that's it. Shamway box first. Sandwiches. Gun store box next. Ammo. Weapons bag. Some rocket launcher parts. And of course we are now encumbered, which means we don't have room for all these things. Okay, now we should be ready to eat some more chicken soup, so we can do that. It's going to free up a slot. And now I don't know what else to do. I guess I should be able to modify that. We can put that on there. And do we have... You already have a die on you. Here, let's modify you. Give you the black die. That's fine. It gives us exactly 3 inventory slots. Perfect. It's crazy, man. It's dark in here. And I think it's just because it's stormy. But it's really quite dark. I was not prepared for how dark it is. I mean, not really. The bike is over here. See, that's what I thought. That's going to hurt. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't think I'm going to be able to wrench that out without totally breaking everything here. So here, let's drop off all the schematics. Those guys, and then I know this will be worth at least a little bit of material, so kind of be remiss if I didn't do this. Perfect. Should probably get the satellite dish, too. Lots of electrical parts there. Okay, good stuff. So let's go ahead and clear. We've got at least one of these airdrops, like, right here. Where are you? You're right here. That is a more recent one. I'm going to say that's a day 13 drop. Not positive of that, though. Here, let's drop a few more things off in you. Oh, that just could have been scrapped and that, too. My bad. There were definitely things in here that could have gone away. Oops. That should be enough space. There's not going to be that much in here. Oh, look at that. Serrated blade mod schematic. Easy for me to say. Okay. Take that guy. And then, here, before we go too far away, let's go ahead and get rid of that airdrop. And I think there's another one to the south. That one's going to be like day 7? If I had to guess, I don't even know. I don't see it around here, which means we picked it up at some point and never took it off the map. I had a feeling that was the case. I kind of thought that might be. Oh, let's see. There's a quest right there. Where are you? Lady Killer. Let's go to that one, just because it's literally on the way back to the trader, more or less. Memory's a funny thing. I think the correct line was, "I've won, you're done. Bye-bye forever." Although it's a two-part chorus, technically, so there's another line before that. You've won, I'm done. But, no, you haven't won. I'm not done. You're done. Bye-bye forever, zombies. Who are we missing? Nurse. And the putrid girl. Okay. There goes the nurse. You must be Miss Putrid. Perfect. Alright, that one is now done. And we should be able to go to any trader for that one, if I remember correctly, for how those work. And I'm just looking to see, is there anything else? Dog Days Rover is pretty nearby, but I don't feel like doing that one right now. Alright, Trader Jen, we are back, having successfully quested.
I've got what you're looking for.
We have one repair kit available. I guess that one or that one doesn't matter. That one's going to sell for more, though. We'll repair that guy, and I don't know if I really want to buy another repair kit, because we don't have what we need to make one right now.
Congratulations.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Pump shotgun steel boots. What are we wearing right now for the boots? We've got... Oh, those need to be repaired. Oh, let's...
Like your reward?
We're going to go with that. That's fine. I want the shotgun, but... Dang it. We'll take that. You don't have any repair kits. Well, that makes it pretty easy then. Here, let's sell you all these guys. And you can have... I don't know if you can have that one. I think you can have that one.
Stay safe out there.
Here, let's take this guy off. We're going to lose one of our mods on this. That's fine. Whatever. Stamina. Noise. Noise you're going to lose right now because we don't care. Modify that. Boom, boom, boom. Put those on. Excellent. I guess if we really wanted to here, we can take off the die. Take that. Modify you. Put the die back on there. Hey. I said modify you. Put the die on there. Or those guys. Alright. We'll sell you some other stuff after we get a chance to... Ooh, you have stuff again. Excellent. Buy. 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 Good. After we get a chance to repair some things, because I don't want to just give her stuff for free. Especially when some of that stuff has been so useful. I mean, I don't have any sentimental attachment to these crappy boots, but I would be remiss if we didn't get our money's worth for them. I mean, I guess we have gotten our money's worth out of them to this point, but, you know, I still think it's worth the while to try and get something for them at least. So this is where we are going to leave it. We have done good work today. I feel pretty pleased with everything we were able to do. We'll drop that guy off since we didn't already have one of them in there. I'm going to grab some repair kits so I can repair some of the stuff, maybe including if we have any more armor that needs to be repaired. Well, here, let's go ahead and just repair you. We're not going to mess around. We'll repair that one. Both of these guys we can probably sell. We'll repair that one too. I did make some extra repair kits at some point, so if you're wondering why there are so many, that's why. I forgot to tell you about that, I think. Not bad. But didn't make a ton of them. Although, I guess I only grabbed a few. That ended up working out greatly. Anyway, whatever. We have done good work. I'm going to drop these guys off. And we'll probably put some extra mods in them, because that would be handy. Here, we'll grab those ones, and... oh, I don't know. I don't have any more pocket mods, so that's fine. Whatever, we'll just drop some of this crap off in there. That way we can free up some inventory slots, get some stuff prepared for selling on the next time around. Here, let's make you really worthwhile. And I don't know, do we have anything else we can throw in there? Sure, customize fittings and those. I don't even care. It's all good. We've got so many mods and stuff that not super concerned about this stuff. Maybe we won't sell them right away just in case we decide we need to have some of those things on hand. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really matter. For right now, go check out patreon.com/KIC Gaming. So we got going on over there, and I will be back with another one soon, and I hope that you will join me for that. Catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.